60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Run it with Ward. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Count 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
2nd and 5. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Booker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Trampo 80.
Off the play fake. Booker. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
Back to throw. Booker. Caught right side. It's Snead. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Booker. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luther Burden, 29 yards. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Play action. Monroe. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. To about the 48-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Okay, from the 48-yard line, here's second and 5.
Cowboy 19.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Go.
Looking to throw. Booker. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun. Booker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Good footwork at the 30. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They find some open field here. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. 141 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And a fine chase on the right side, complete.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Rig, go.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. Doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. McPherson on for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bengals 14, Packers 7. For Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready! Hut! Let go!
And he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready!
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Hawk 70! Go!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Packers first down.
18 Cardinal.
First and 10.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Chop 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Booker. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
60 Maverick. Hurt. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they can't bring him down. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, Monroe. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Monroe. He will find his man Chase complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Second and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw. Monroe. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Monroe. McDonald makes the catch. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
A final shot before break. Booker. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The result of the play is a safety.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield, because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Go.
They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Ready, set. 2. 60 by Panther 60. Panther, let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Now back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26.
First and 10 at the 26.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Go street. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Escapes the defender. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 26 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the third.
Bengals 16. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense. I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one is incomplete.
It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. In motion, the tight end. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. This is Fant on the short completion. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Noah Fant, 60 yards. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
On first down, Sampson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dylan Sampson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Packers 17. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door. A little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
They go play action here on first down. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Back to throw here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
They're going to look to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 59 yards. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Bengals 29, Packers 24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Still fighting. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Looking to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Second and 6. He finds his man, complete. It's McDonald. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Quick throw here to Johnston. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Quentin Johnston. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now.
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Ready, set.
The Packers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On the ready.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down.
18, Rattler, 18, ready. Viking, 18, Riggs, Riggs. Warrior, 70. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Got it. Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They've just not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here we go. Jack. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll look to throw again.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Get it. Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Right side, he has Johnston. And he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 15.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Bengals first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. So this